Hey, Mr. Blackman here. Oh yeah, hey, there I am. Cool. All right, it works. All right, so here I am. I have logged into Tinkercad, and I wanted to show you how we can use Tinkercad here to help us think about base 10 proportional relationships. In particular, we are thinking about decimals and how we can maybe visualize a little better the difference in the sizes of these numbers. Because I think here, and as I was thinking about how to construct this model here, we needed to find sort of shape to be representative of one, right? So here we are. We have a rectangular shape I put a one into. If you're curious about the dimensions here, it is 100 millimeters wide. It is 20 millimeters high. We can even look at the third dimension if we want. Curious. And 10 millimeters tall. Okay. So that is our one. And if we want to think about, what 10 looks like, that might be easy for you to visualize here. So if I scroll out a little bit, you'll see we have a block that is 10 times as large as our one there. So that would be 10, right? 10 is 10 times larger than 1. Makes sense, right? And if we scale that up a little more, we can see that we have, there we have our 100. So in thinking about our shapes here, 100, 10 times as large as 10, right? You follow me here? And one more. If we expand 10 times outwards here, we go from 100 millimeters to 1,000. So again, the idea that 1,000 is 10 times as large as 100 makes sense, right? Okay. Now let's zoom back into 1 and see what happens when we go the other direction. So let's go back to 1 whole unit here. All right, so we have 1. So if we cut 1 in half, you may be thinking of it as 1/2. Hopefully by now, here in 5th grade, we can visualize 1/2 in decimal form as 5/10. And of course, if we move over a little bit here, we have 1/10. So 0.1. If I turn it out here so we can see it there, just know that 10 of these equals 1 of those. So 1/10. Make sense? So now let's think about this number here. You're saying the numbers out loud, 0.01, but we can also think of that as 1/100th. So again, thinking of proportional relationships, a number that is 10 times as small as 1/10. So 10 of these equals 1 of these. 10 of these equals 1 of these. And now, and this might be the hardest part to visualize here, and hopefully Tinkercad will help us think about it a little bit. If we think of something 10 times smaller than 1/100th, we call it a 1,000th. So, and I might have to zoom in quite a bit here for you to be able to even see it here. So again, 10 times smaller than 1/100th, we have 1,000th. And I'm hoping here that we can use these pieces here to model different decimal numbers. But I just wanted to introduce the idea to you here on Tinkercad because, again, think about how this number here, 0.001 1,000th, takes 10 of those to make that, right? 1/100th. It takes 10 of these to make one of these, and 10 of these to make one of these, and 10 of these to make one of these, and 10 of these to make this, and 10 of those to make. Whoa, can we get out? Oh man, we gotta zoom so far out. There we go. Boom. And we could keep going, but I think you get the picture.